Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube tutorial of mine. So today I'm going to show you how I achieved this makeup look. This is my go-to makeup look pretty much every day because it's brown, it's warm tones. I use it to go to work with or without lashes. I do have lashes on right now. So please stay. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Subscribe, like, and please leave me a comment below and tell me what you think about this look. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Alright guys, so let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do to prep my face is I'm going to be using the Porefessional. I have large pores, so I'm going to be using this on my nose. This area, I'm going to put some right here, right here. I'm going to start with this. And that'll cover up my pores just a bit. Because I am oily, I'm going to be using the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. It's pretty old. I don't think it's discontinued, but I love using it. It works wonders with me. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here. Mattify. And put a little bit more. Yes, I do put it over the other primer because it works. And I put a bit on my forehead because it's obviously part of my T-zone. I do use it. Alright. So the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to be working with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's in the color Butter Pecan. I actually bought this it's been out for a bit now, for a while now, but I actually bought it about a month ago. I like to use one of these little plates to put my foundation. 2 pumps are good for me. And I will be applying my foundation. I like my face to be very matte, so I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Matte. It's this one, a little bit dirty. And I like to spray a little bit on my brush. So I'm just going to spray a little bit on the brush. Just a little bit. And then I'm just going to start packing it on my face. I use both the brush and the beauty blender. I do not like my foundations to be I use a medium to full coverage. I'm not a full coverage face type of girl, at least not yet. I haven't been. I'm putting a little bit, dragging down some of my neck for because I'm pregnant. I just like to cover a little bit of my neck. It's gotten darker with the pregnancy. I'm not ashamed of it, but I do cover a little bit so it'll match the rest of my face. So I'm now gonna go in with my beauty blender. I want to make sure that I get into all of my creases with the beauty blender. I'm gonna go in right now with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Deep Sand. It's this one that I'm gonna be using. This is one of my favorites. I'm gonna be applying some right here. Right here. For the dark circles. Highlighter. Always apply some right here. And just here, my T-zone. Using this one, Huda Beauty baking powder in the color Kunafa. So I am going to take this brush. For those of you who are asking what it is, it's my Ray Ray. I don't know if these brushes are discontinued, but I do like them. I'm gonna put this underneath. I'm just putting powder because, like I said, I'm oily. I'm not using it for a highlighter. So what I do is that I put it all around my face from my nose because I don't want it to contour the whole thing. I'm just gonna be doing this and covering that. With that being said, I am going to take the Maybelline SuperStay Multi-Use Foundation Stick in the color Toffee. It's this one. It's pretty old and dirty, but I love using it. I mean, dirty the package. And with this, I'm going to be contouring. It's a cream foundation, but I use it as a contour. I put some on my nose. I do like to contour my nose. Put a little bit here for my double chin. And put a little bit here. And then with this, I'm going to be using the same foundation brush that I was using. And this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. Is the JH03. I really like it. And I just start blending. I'm going to be using this. I actually took this out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to be using this brush. I'm going to be using this side of the brush just to contour my nose. I like to go in up on my brow, just so I could define and it could have that definition and that depth as if it's just going in my brow and it's part of the brow area. And like I said, you define to wherever you think it's good for you. And I'm going to be going up there. Is that? No. Right here, I'm just going to put a little bit more here and here. And I'm going to use this like a little button. I'm trying to make a little circle right here on your nose. You want to define it real well. Good. So moving on, I'm going to come with I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. It's a banana powder. I'm going to be using it to highlight my eyes, underneath my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to put some on my hand right here. I don't want to use so much powder, and I'm going to put some underneath here. I'm going to go in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette with a JH10, and I'm going to go in the Colourpop setting powder, and I'm going to put a little bit here on my nose for highlight. That works for me. I'm gonna clean it up. I want to make sure that my nose is nice and thin, the way that I like it. And I'm gonna use the remaining powder that I have here in my hands to put it here on my forehead, so that works for me. And I'm just baking. I'm going to be taking out the powder later. So I'm now going to go in with the Sephora Microsmooth. It's in the color Deep, number 56. It's this one. Not sure if it's discontinued, but I bought it a long time ago. I started using this because of a YouTuber that I follow. I like it. So I'm just going to be putting it all over my face. I feel like it gives me like a nice little definition, and then my face looks a little smoother. I bring it all the way down to my neck, where I put a little bit. I even put it here. If you notice, I'm not putting it underneath my eyes or the area of my nose where it's highlighting, because I'm leaving it there for a little bit later. I'm going to be using the Precisely My brow pencil from Benefit. It's the number 4.5. It's this one. It's my favorite. I don't have a lot of brows, as you guys can see, and I do like to use pencil all the time. So I'm brushing my hair, my brow hairs upwards, and I'm gonna start with strokes upwards. I've actually never done a tutorial talking and doing my brows at the same time. It is pretty hard. As you can see, the brow is taking shape already. The thing I have to do right now is just clean it. I'm gonna do the other brow off of camera because it's too much, and then I'm gonna go back. All right, so with that, I'm done with using the Benefit My Brow Pencil Precisely. So I'm gonna go in now, just because if you want, you could leave them like that and just clean them out and use the concealer. But I'm gonna be using the Anastasia brow powder duo in the color Ebony. So this is the color that I'm gonna be using. And I'm just using it because I want to darken my brows a little bit, but that's a personal preference, and I've been using this for a bit now. It's a new technique that I've been using, and I'm going to be using the brush, small angle brush from e.l.f. I got this brush and I like it. It's pretty thin, and I'm just going to be applying a little bit. And then I'm just gonna conceal. So I'm gonna be using from Morphe the brush Y21. I think they have been discontinued. It was a gold collection, not sure. I'm also gonna be using the same Tarte Shape Tape that I used earlier. So this is how it's looking on the bottom, and then I'm just going to conceal the top with regular foundation, same foundation that I use, just from the top. I don't want to give any highlight look on the top area, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that just to clean the top of my brows. Just remember, brows are not twins, they're not sisters, they're cousins. So even though they don't look the same, it's okay. So don't even worry about it. You try to make them look as even as you can, but if you can't, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. All right, moving on to, guess what, our eyes. Guys, I'm gonna be using the Kylie Jenner Skin Concealer. I'm gonna be using this one, and this one is going to be in the color Sesame. I'm gonna go in something with my basic palette, which is what I go in with all the time, and it is a pretty old one, but I love it. It's from Colourpop. It's a brown sugar Karrueche. I really like it. These are the colors. I love these colors. They're very natural, very warm tones. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in, and this is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, not palette, brush collection. This is the JH30, and I'm going to go with this color right here. And this is the color Jamocha. I'm gonna go with this color right here with this brush. It's the from the Morphe Gold Collection. I'm gonna cut a Gold Collection. It's the Y19, and it's this brush. And I'm gonna go with the color Sorrel, which is this one right here. I'm gonna go with my fluffy brush again with no product. I'm just gonna blend in the color that I had there with this one. Just gonna blend in everything. I wanna make sure there's nothing there. All right, this is the JH41. I'm gonna use this one. It's a flat brush, and I'm gonna be using the color Ginger right here to apply it in the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna go in with this brush again with the same color, and I'm gonna try to blend it in here. I'm gonna blend that in here. Just gonna darken this up right here. Try to go up a little bit more over here. Just do like that. Cool. And I'm gonna go in with this brush. It's a brush from Sephora. There's no number. It's just a small shadow. So I'm going to be using this brush. I really like this brush. And I'm going to be applying this same color Sorrel underneath my eyes. I want to kind of intensify this look a little bit. I don't know. Should I intensify a little bit more, or should I just leave it like that? Do another intensified look for you guys another time, maybe. No, why not? We're here. All right, so I'm gonna go with this chocolate here. Not chocolate, but it's a darker color. It's called Chalk. And I'm gonna go in here, and I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner with this. Good. Now that was pretty simple to do. Now let's try doing the other eye off of camera. I'll be right back. Okay guys, now I'm back with my eyeliner. Now I'm going to remove the excess of the powder that I have on my nose. Just gonna finish the look. And I am going to contour because I have not contoured. I'm going to be using this color. It's the Morphe Glam Bronze Phenom. I really like this color. I'm going to be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush JH02. I really like this brush. It does well for me. I really like it. Just contour. Just a little bit for the double chin. That I do have a lot. Keep in mind that I am on my second trimester, very close to my third trimester of pregnancy. So then judge the double chin. A little bit right here. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna dip in just a tiny bit to make sure that I conceal. Not conceal, oh my god, my words, the pregnancy. Lord. Contour. Contour, contour. My nose. Contour my nose. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe sponge, and I am going to do this very lightly. I don't leave it for too long. Very lightly, don't leave it for too long, and then just a teeny weensy little bit more, just like it be nice, because I'm not going to work. I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner blush. It's called in the color Rosy. I really like this color. I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn and Morphe Hill JH04. I will clean the excess here. I don't want it too much, like I said. I'll remove this here. I don't know about you guys, but I like to put a little bit of my blush on my nose. Just a little bit. Right here, not too much. I'm going to be using the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit. And I'm going to be setting my pretty brows so they don't move. They can stay all day in place. Don't mind my hair. Once we do that, I'm gonna go with the highlighter. I'm gonna go with the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I'm very oldie. I like to keep things so I'm gonna be using the Shayla Colourpop, the lippy pencil from Colourpop, in the color BFF 3. I really like it. This is it. This is the color. I really like it. It came with a bundle. It also came with this lippy. I'm gonna be using it. It's called Thick Skin. I use it all the time. It does dry pretty fast. Sometimes I don't use any lip gloss. Sometimes I do. I kind of like that. I mean, it's your choice what you want to go for. I kind of like this, but I'm going to go in with a Patrick Star. This was a summer collection, I believe. It's called Fashion Punch. It's a lip gloss. It's from MAC, the collection that he did with MAC. I'm just going to add a little bit of lip gloss. So I'm gonna go in with the Araceli lashes. These are the Araceli lashes. I just took it off the case. It's called Grace La Bebe. So I'm just gonna put them off of camera and I'll come back with the finished look. Okay, Okay guys, so I'm back with the lashes and I love these lashes. I'm gonna go in before we finish with the same highlighter that I use for the inner corner of my eyes, which is this color that I can't pronounce. I'm just gonna put a little bit over here to just highlight the inner corner of my eye. Nice. And then after that, I'm just gonna use the Morphe setting spray and I'm gonna set my face. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it and enjoyed it as much as I did today creating this look. It's my go-to look that I do pretty much all the time. I think it's pretty natural, pretty nice. So if you do like it, please subscribe, like, comment below, tell me what you liked. You know, and just I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And this is it.